Why do we stay in relationships that hurt us? Why does it feel impossible to walk away? It's not because you're weak. It's because your brain is literally trapped in a cycle of cognitive dissonance and intermittent reinforcement. And if you don't know how to break it, you will stay stuck. Imagine this. One day, your partner is affectionate, loving, and making you feel like the center of the universe. The next, they're distant, cold, and making you question everything. But just when you're ready to walk away, boom, they come back, apologizing, saying everything will change. This is intermittent reinforcement. And just like a casino slot machine, your brain gets addicted to the hope that the good version of them will come back. This is why leaving feels impossible. It's not just emotional, it's biological. Even when we know deep down that a relationship is unhealthy, there's another force at play: cognitive dissonance. This happens when your brain holds two conflicting beliefs at the same time. You believe love should feel safe, but your reality is, this relationship makes me anxious and confused. Instead of facing the pain, your brain tries to resolve the discomfort by making excuses. You start saying to yourself, they're just stressed. They didn't mean that. Maybe I'm just overthinking. I know they love me. They just struggle with emotions. You start convincing yourself that you just need to be more patient, or worse, that you just need to try harder to make it work. Those excuses are just your brain trying to make sense of what is going on. And if you are currently in something like this, or have been, you know that it doesn't change no matter how patient, understanding, or how hard you try. Your brain would rather create a false narrative than accept the truth. This relationship is not healthy for you. And this is why so many people stay stuck in cycles of toxic love. Florence Scovel Shinn, one of the great metaphysical teachers of all time, taught that your subconscious mind creates your reality. If your beliefs about love are built on fear, insecurity, or chasing validation, you will continue manifesting relationships that reflect that. Many of us were programmed to believe that love must be earned through suffering. But the moment you start expecting love to be safe, secure, and abundant, your reality starts to shift. Florence's reprogramming principles taught, you can only receive what you see yourself receiving. No person, place, or thing has any power over you, for you are the only thinker in your world. When you act as if you already have it, it must come to you. So the real question is, what have you been subconsciously expecting from love? Chaos? Struggle? Abandonment? Because whatever you accept as normal in your subconscious, you will continue to attract. And usually, it starts in childhood. Think about it. How did you grow up? Did you see your caregivers in this same cycle? Were you taught that love was something you had to fight for? That love was unpredictable? That love meant walking on eggshells? Often, what we saw and heard growing up becomes the blueprint for how we experience love as adults. Without even realizing it, we unconsciously recreate the patterns we were exposed to. But here's the truth, just because it was your past doesn't mean it has to be your future. So how do you escape this cycle? You have to retrain your brain to expect love that is consistent and secure, rather than unpredictable and fleeting. Here's how to start. Step 1. Recognize the addiction cycle. If someone is hot and cold, acknowledge that this is not real love. It's a dopamine trap. Ask yourself, would I play a slot machine for my happiness? If not, why am I doing it in love? Step 2. Retrain your brain to expect stability. Instead of craving the highs and lows, start practicing emotional regulation. Create a routine that brings you peace without needing someone else to give it to you. Step 3. Start to reprogram your subconscious identity. Florence Scovel Shinn taught that you must act as if you had already received. One of the fastest ways to shift subconscious beliefs is through mental rehearsal. Close your eyes and picture yourself already, being the person who feels deeply loved and secure. Imagine walking into a room with confidence, knowing you are already worthy of love. The brain doesn't know the difference between real and imagined experiences, So by doing this daily, you start reprogramming your subconscious mind. Breaking free from toxic love isn't just about leaving, it's about changing what love means to you. If your mind believes love is a struggle, you will keep chasing people who make you struggle. So today, choose yourself, choose your peace, choose your freedom. You deserve a healthy love. If this video spoke to you, comment below. I choose love that feels safe. And if you want more on healing, breaking patterns, and manifesting love and abundance, subscribe to the Love Alchemy Code.